Good morning, everyone. My name is Tosho Trifonov. I'm a third year international business student at Han University of Applied Science. And today I want to talk about with you guys about my data science tools and techniques individual project. And the topic that I chose for today is build an AI ML football analysis system with YOLO, OpenCV, and Python. Uh, And yeah, of course, as you can see, I will talk about football. And yeah, once you start loving the sport, you stop being tied up and you start really to think about whether your team is winning or losing. So it turns out from two-dimensional and it morphs into three-dimensional in the sense that you start to really pay attention into the details of the game. So what are those details? Is it the possession style of the team? Is it the offensive strategy that each team is using? Is it how fast the players are running, the distance that they cover, each of the players, how much of the balls are possessed from each team, and how much is actually retained, the passes, the accuracy of the passes. So there are so many details. All these factors are key in predicting whether the team is going to win or lose. So I wanted to come up with with a product that enables a person to get this information anytime from a past game to being able to use the product into real-time games. Uh, it's very interesting that recently Premier League they partnered with Oracle, if I'm not wrong, and La Liga also partnered with Microsoft. La Liga is the top, the first football league, the best one in Spain. And why I'm mentioning this is because what those companies do is that they provide the match characteristics. And in every aspect of the game, they show us the probabilities of the team that's going to win or whether the team is going to lose. Additionally, they show probability at the start of the game for a team to win will reduce or increase based on how the team is performing up to the moment of certain minute. Additionally, all these statistics can show you that when, for example, player is taking a penalty, they can show you the probability of scoring, missing the penalty, or the keeper saving it. This can be also based on the specific players past performances on taking penalties or also on the keeper how he or she performed for the past penalties. So of course I wanted to come up with something similar but also at the same time better. uh, I also wanted to have the opportunity that if I miss a game, if I'm busy and I couldn't watch it, I just want to see how my team performed and specifically just the best characteristics. So an example here is that I googled the recent game. It's one of my favorite teams between Manchester United and the Wolves. And as you can see, Google already shows you certain characteristics like the shots on target, possession, passes, pass accuracies, fouls, different types of cards, offsides, and corners. As you can see, Manchester United have more shots than Wolves, but Wolves have more shot accuracy, shots on targets, because out of seven, they have four that are on target, while Manchester United, from 11 shots in total, they have four on target. Uh, so additionally, what I wanted to mention is that I did lots of research, guys, and I found this video of a guy explaining how to create a composition based app that uses YOLO V8, OpenCV, and Python as a scripting language to be able to analyze the performance of tennis players. So after going through all my research, all the videos, all the reading that I did, uh, I think I finally got the I understood the key concept, so I decided to build something similar. So when we go to the code itself, the best way to understand it, I believe, is to look at main.py. And as you can see, I started with initialized trackers that will get the specific objects and the object positions. Of course, first we have to get an input video. Um, and after that, of course, there are some, I added the camera movements estimators to get the movements per frame because, as you know, videos are basically moving pictures and of basically a frame captured by each second, every second, or a microsecond. And it's important to understand that. Additionally, I was able to do that thankfully to open source GitHub repository that had Pico version of both the trackers and the camera movement, which then I used as part of my application. The first aspect, additionally, was to ensure to get the track the ball, and then get the average speed and distance. Then assigning player to specific teams, uh, and then looping each player in each frame and assigning them to a team based on the color of their kit, the jersey, or in other words, the t-shirt that they're wearing. Uh, then I will input the video, then draw annotations, within the video so that output can be a video showing the comprehensive statistics of the key aspects of the game that I found for important. And lastly, the video will be saved and shown as an AVI file in the output video folder. Additionally, what it's also interesting to see is that if we go to the trackers.py, is that you get to understand that I created basically a class that detects each object, and it's actually that each object has a unique ID. Where, for example, the players have unique IDs, the ball has unique ID, and the referee also has a unique ID. Then it will focus on the players based on the IDs, and also will track the ball and focus the ball based on the specific ID of the ball. Additionally, we are not focusing on the reference because they will be differentiated. Of course, they will not be part of the overall statistics, and that I'm going to take out. Overall, this is how the code works, and in order to show you guys, I'm gonna run it. Python main.py, enter, and as you can see, after running this, what actually is going to do, it's going to run the video, read all the frames. As you can see, already read successfully all 750 frames. And what should happen is that it will create additional directory of the output video where we should be able to see the statistics. So now it's loading. It takes a bit of time because it's lots of information, and of course my laptop doesn't handle it very well. So let's see. In general, I use the short clip because I don't want to use all of the computer's power. And yeah, as you can see, success video successfully saved to output videos. What we can now do is press here. As you can see, we have it here like this. But what we can easily do is just close this. We can open the football analysis. Since it's linked, it automatically creates a folder here as well. As you can see, here is the final product that shows the ball possession of each team, and of course, as you can see, the keeper now kicks the ball. Now it's a little bit mixed because both teams are touching the ball. Yes, now you can see the greens are in yes, their percent, the greens are in possession, so their percentage is higher than the white ones. And that's it, guys. That's how the code works. And of course, in the future, I will work on it so we can improve it even further to show even more statistics. Thank you very much for your time that you gave to watch this video. I really appreciate it. And thank you very much again. I wish you a nice day. Bye bye.